Cue card. Describe a popular or well-known person in your country. You should say who the person is, how you know this person, what this person has done, and explain why they are so popular. Time-based structure. 1. Introduction, 0 to 15 seconds. Focus. Who the person is and your first impression. Keywords. Public admiration, cultural icon. 2. How you know them, 15 to 35 seconds. Focus. How you learned about them. Keywords. Media exposure, educational relevance. 3. What they've done, 35 to 65 seconds. Focus. Their major achievements. Keywords. Societal impact, global recognition. 4. Why they are popular, 65 to 95 seconds. Focus. Reasons for their widespread fame. Keywords. Cultural relevance, inspirational legacy. 5. Reflection, 95 to 115 seconds. Focus. How this person affected you personally. Keywords. Character formation, intellectual inspiration. 6. Conclusion, 115 to 120 seconds. Focus. Final takeaway. Keywords. Cultural embodiment, social inspiration. 1. Introduction, 0 to 15 seconds. Identify the person and give a general impression. Suggested ideas. Highly respected individual, widespread admiration, cultural significance, national recognition. Prominent public figure, celebrity status, media coverage, public influence. Role model in society, positive representation, inspirational persona, social icon. Academic vocabulary / collocations. Public admiration, cultural icon, widely recognized persona. Example sentence. I'd like to talk about a widely recognized persona in my country. Someone who has gained public admiration and become a cultural icon due to their exceptional contributions and inspirational presence. 2. How you know this person, 15 to 35 seconds. Describe how you became familiar with them. Suggested ideas. Through mass media, TV appearances, online platforms, press interviews. Through educational or historical context, documentaries, school curriculum, biographical studies. Ongoing exposure, frequent mentions, public campaigns, community events. Academic vocabulary / collocations. Media exposure, public presence, educational relevance. Example sentence. I came to know about this individual primarily through media exposure, including televised interviews and biographical features, which helped me understand their public presence and educational relevance in national history. 3. What this person has done, 35 to 65 seconds. Discuss their achievements or contributions. Suggested ideas. Advanced their field, pioneering work, innovation, professional excellence. Served the public, community service, advocacy work, philanthropic involvement. Gained national/international recognition, awards and honors, global presence, cultural diplomacy. Academic vocabulary/collocations. Distinguished contribution, societal impact, global recognition. Example sentence. This person has made a distinguished contribution to the arts and education, with a notable societal impact that has led to global recognition, representing the nation on multiple international platforms. 4. Why they are so popular, 65 to 95 seconds. Analyze the reasons behind their popularity. Suggested ideas. Relatable and inspiring, authentic personality, emotional resonance, accessible role model. Consistent excellence, long-standing success, reputation for quality, trustworthiness. Positive influence on society, value-driven actions, youth inspiration, ethical leadership. Academic vocabulary/collocations. Cultural relevance, public engagement, inspirational legacy. Example sentence. They are so popular largely due to their cultural relevance and ability to connect with people across demographics, leaving behind an inspirational legacy that fosters deep public engagement and admiration. 5. Personal reflection/what you admire, 95 to 115 seconds. Share how this person has impacted you. Suggested ideas. Changed my thinking, new perspective, expanded worldview, intellectual curiosity. Motivated self-improvement, inspired discipline, career motivation, character development. Strengthened cultural identity, national pride, shared values, collective identity. Academic vocabulary/collocations. Personal growth, character formation, intellectual inspiration. Example sentence. What I truly admire is how this person has influenced my personal growth and intellectual inspiration, shaping my values and encouraging a deeper sense of character formation through their consistent actions. 6. Conclusion, 115 to 120 seconds. Close with a takeaway or final reflection. Suggested ideas. Lifelong inspiration, long-term influence, emotional significance, continuous admiration. Symbol of national values, identity representation, cultural leadership, shared aspirations. Encouragement to contribute, social motivation, personal drive, civic engagement. Academic vocabulary/collocations. Enduring influence, cultural embodiment, social inspiration. Example sentence. In conclusion, I believe this individual serves as a cultural embodiment of national pride, and their enduring influence continues to provide social inspiration to generations of citizens. Sample Answer Band 9. One of the most widely respected figures in my country is a public personality who has gained immense admiration for their consistent dedication to national progress and cultural preservation. Their presence in both traditional and digital spaces has elevated them into a symbolic representation of excellence, and their voice is often viewed as a unifying force within society. I initially became aware of this individual through a series of documentary-style broadcasts that highlighted their transformative role in revitalizing local heritage. Since then, I have followed their journey via public forums, academic lectures, and social commentaries. Their constant involvement in civic initiatives has ensured their relevance across multiple generations and social strata. Their achievements span across numerous sectors. They have spearheaded campaigns advocating for educational equity, led groundbreaking efforts in sustainable development, and authored several publications that address socio-political awareness. Moreover, they have collaborated with global organizations to enhance regional cooperation, which has only broadened their sphere of influence far beyond domestic borders. What contributes most significantly to their widespread appeal is the depth of their authenticity. They engage with the public using an inclusive narrative, offer transparent insights into policymaking, and uphold values rooted in ethical leadership. This integrity, coupled with an unwavering commitment to societal betterment, has rendered them not just admired, but deeply trusted by diverse audiences. Personally, I find their trajectory incredibly empowering. Their story has instilled in me a stronger appreciation for cultural identity, as well as a renewed sense of civic consciousness. Observing their value-driven initiatives has challenged me to reconsider my own responsibilities as a global citizen and inspired aspirations for meaningful contribution. Ultimately, their legacy has transcended mere popularity. It embodies a collective aspiration for national unity, intellectual progress, and moral responsibility. I believe their enduring relevance stems not only from what they have achieved, but also from how they continue to elevate societal dialogue and inspire others to act with intention. Teaching moment. Vocabulary highlights, symbolic representation of excellence, documentary-style broadcasts, civic initiatives, sphere of influence, ethical leadership, inclusive narrative, value-driven initiatives, collective aspiration for national unity. Grammar insights. Complex and compound sentences reflect nuanced reasoning and intellectual depth. For example, what contributes most significantly to their widespread appeal is the depth of their authenticity, as they engage the public using an inclusive narrative and uphold values rooted in ethical leadership. Relative clauses enhance fluency and specificity without wordiness. For example, this individual, whose influence spans education, sustainability, and diplomacy, has become an emblem of national pride. Abstract connectors, such as cause-effect and contrast, are used to convey layered thinking. For example, although their career began in a niche domain, their impact has extended into areas far beyond their original scope. IELTS tips. Go beyond biography. The response doesn't merely list what the person did. It critically examines why they are admired and how their influence has evolved. This shows higher-order thinking. Abstract academic vocabulary. Phrases like ethical leadership, sphere of influence, and collective aspiration showcase elevated awareness and reflective tone, crucial for Band 9. Band 9 qualities demonstrated. Diverse and precise use of academic collocations, coherent progression. Recognition, exposure, achievement, influence, reflection balanced between description and personal interpretation, elevated tone with professional, emotionally intelligent language, advanced cohesion using connectors, such as although, what contributes most, not only but also, since then, and ultimately. 50 academic collocations with simple explanations. 1 widely respected figure, someone admired by many people. 2 public personality, a person known to the general public. 3 national progress, improvement in a country's development. 4 cultural preservation, keeping traditions and heritage alive. 5 symbolic representation, something that stands for a bigger idea or value. 6 traditional and digital spaces, both offline and online areas where people interact. 7 unifying force, something or someone that brings people together. 8 documentary-style broadcasts, TV or video programs showing real-life stories. 9 transformative role, a position that creates big positive changes. 10 local heritage, cultural history of a specific area. 11 public forums, places for discussion open to everyone. 12 academic lectures, formal talks in schools or universities. 13 social commentaries, public discussions about society and behavior. 14 civic initiatives, projects that help society or the public. 15 multiple generations, people of different age groups in a society. 16. Social strata, different levels or classes in society. 17. Educational equity, fair access to learning for all. 18. Groundbreaking efforts, new and innovative work. 19. Sustainable development, growth that doesn't harm future resources. 20. Socio-political awareness, understanding society and politics. 21. Regional cooperation, collaboration between nearby countries or areas. 22. Sphere of influence, an area or group affected by someone's actions. 23. Domestic borders, the inside of a country. 24. Depth of authenticity, true and honest character. 25. Inclusive narrative, story that includes everyone. 26. Transparent insights, clear and honest thoughts or opinions. 27. Policymaking process, how laws and rules are created. 28. Ethical leadership, leading with fairness and strong values. 29. Societal betterment, improving life for everyone. 30. Diverse audiences, groups of people from different backgrounds. 31. Cultural identity, a person's connection to their traditions and values. 32. Civic consciousness, awareness of one's role in society. 33. Value-driven initiatives, projects led by strong personal or cultural beliefs. 34. Global citizen, a person who sees their responsibility in the world. 35. Enduring relevance, long-lasting importance. 36. Collective aspiration, a shared dream or goal among many people. 37. National unity, the sense of togetherness in a country. 38. Intellectual progress, growth in knowledge and thinking. 39. Moral responsibility, duty to act in a right and fair way. 40. Public admiration, respect from the general population. 41. Cultural icon, a person who represents cultural values. 42. Widely recognized persona, someone known and identified by many. 43. Media exposure, being seen or heard in the news or online. 44. Educational relevance, importance to learning or schooling. 45. Distinguished contribution, remarkable and respected work. 46. Global recognition, fame or respect around the world. 47. Inspirational legacy, a lasting effect that motivates others. 48. Public engagement, involvement with or by the public. 49. Intellectual inspiration, motivation to think and learn more. 50. Cultural embodiment, a person who shows the values of a culture.